As you see, it reads table contents fairly fast. Hello and welcome to this video about a Cary Audio CD 303/200. This is a HDCD machine, as you can see, and it has quite a few of other elaborate functions. For starters, you can upsample the signal to 2496. You lose HDCD then, but you know, well, I don't know which one is better. I haven't evaluated them in depth, but that is a nice feature. Another thing is that it has an input. It has three outputs. It's Toslink, coaxial SPDIF, and ASEBU. But that input on coax is also very useful. So we can go to here, and then I'll start my test CD player there, and then you see there is a thing going, and it says that it's 4496. So so it is, the signal is being upsampled. Okay, but you can get rid of upsampling and it just goes to 44 coaxial. So that's a neat trick. We can actually go back to CD because I think I like that better, particularly that piece. I really love it. It's Art Ensemble of Chicago. And other things, as I said before, it has a HDCD, which is a Pacific Microsonics PMD-200 chip, and for DAC they use two of burr-brown PCM-1794 laser trimmed resistor ladder DAC. Fairly elaborate power supply, big R-core transformer, probably fit for a power amp. Normally above that output board and mechanism there is this cover, so that covers all the digital stuff happening there. Digital signal processing, like in many other American units, Vadia or Mark Levinson. And I suppose the mechanism is unremarkable. It's a VAM 1202 from Philips. It does the job, as you say. It's not that fancy. It's the tray is a bit clunky, as you have heard. It has a few scratches here. I don't know whether it can be seen or not. Let me grab my camera thing. There are scratches sort of here and there on the aluminium tray. All that can be polished off. You have to get a very fine sandpaper, and we have fly. We have spring here in Australia, so it's not winter like in Europe or North America. Very fine sandpaper on a block, and just work it one way. And that really comes off, all the scratches come off very well from brushed aluminium. It will take probably half an hour to do that. You can see more scratches there. You know, these are probably not visible, but the ones at the front are. So I would have done it if it was my unit offered for sale, that I would have removed those scratches as I normally do. What went wrong? The tray wouldn't travel very well. I replaced the belt. Belt wasn't too bad. I think it was replaced before. But the grease was not removed from rails. It's not that smooth now, but it's much better than it was. It just tray wouldn't want to travel. But that was not my brief. My brief was really to restore it, because it was 110 volt unit that 240 was applied to, and it was basically dead. So what happened was this transformer went open circuit in the primary, and it used to reside over there because I didn't have exact one. I put a bigger Sonar Australian-made transformer, 1 amp at 8 volts, and that seems to be adequate. What I really think is what's happening is that from that power board from the transformer. This is a 5-volt rail, and it's got the ground 5-volt in control. And what I think is happening that it only supplies power switch, maybe display or part of display, maybe a bit of logic, but you know, I would have thought that most of the stuff that is vital to the CD player is done by R-core. So I suppose that probably doesn't matter what transformer it is, and now really it's up to the owner if he wants, you know, me to drill a couple of holes because it's just sitting there and bolt it down, or to the back. The back would be neater, but then you could see the screws at the back, which, you know, wouldn't be as original. Or whether he wants to wait for a original replacement. I don't know if he's going to get it, because Cary from US did not reply at all to my message, and I've emailed also Australian distributor yesterday or the day before, and I haven't heard from them either. So he might have to settle for that transformer whether he likes it or not. Okay, well, that's all, folks, and till the next one. Bye bye.